Hi again. So, how are things going?
About the church. I checked it out.
And? What happened?
I talked to the shadow-clad being climbing from the beams. A man living in the ceiling.
Oh man, the crab man you mean? Who is he? What did you think?
Seemed okay, to be honest. Very spiritual.
Really? Huh. Interesting. What's he doing in the church?
Just preaching and praying from the looks of it.
No matter. Is he gonna be a problem?
Yeah, Noid is right. Let's get back to the point. What are we gonna do about him?
I need to know what they actually
These
need to
guys
do.
will never catch him. You will never catch him. There's nothing to do.
Actually, he told me he wouldn't mind the nightclub at all.
I don't know, man. Doesn't it feel like a major hindrance to you? A spooky guy climbing around when all the guests are trying to have nice, friendly hyper time?
Don't worry. I don't really think he cares about anyone else. Or you.
I guess it's not a massive problem, now that I think of it.
Everyone is welcome to
What do
dance
they
on the
really
morning
wanna do?
light. Yeah!
That G, though.
Maybe. I guess we'll figure something out. Okay, but what about the other spooker? The one in Grandma's clothes? Did you see her?
I was using the mainframe when Suna, the former lead programmer of the Fortress accident, appeared.
A programmer? That's odd. What was she like? Did you ask her about the nightclub?
She said you guys haven't been completely honest with me about your plans.
Come on, man. Who will you trust? The spooky programmer or us? We just want to make the world a better place. Feel the love! Get down and feel it!
Just tell me what's going on.
You'll get there, believe me. Anyway, now that it's settled, how did she see? I mean, disposition-wise, about the dance club idea. Ja oder nein? Rocking it or dropping it?
She did not like the Anodic Dance Club idea.
What a pity! That's my favourite thing in the world! And she doesn't like it at all!
A shame. What can we do now? Do you see a way out of this jam? And into a laser-lit future of dance and unity? Unity! Dance!
She's made it very clear that she won't leave until her own project is
And
finished.
you can't just evict her?
No, we have to come up with a different solution. Maybe what they could do is have them play the music, and then once it stops, she finds where it stops, where that hole is.
Look at you, Honor Man!
No, Noid. He's right. Maybe we've approached it the wrong way after all. I'm sure there's a workaround. We can make a deal not to bother her. If that's okay with her, we only want to get in the church and spread the joy and ecstasy of music. The lines in the dark exist. Coexist.
At least Crabman seems like an advanced being. He's
He
old.
is an advanced
He'll
being.
understand.
That man has transcended.
Yeah, he can do his climbing thing in the tower. And the programmer, does she like Anodic dance music?
She absolutely does not, really despise it.
Egghead cannot believe what she just said. It makes him pump the jam a little slower for a moment, but then he returns to the full swing of it.
No worries. We'll figure it out. If coexisting fails, you can always muscle her out, right? If it's all okay with you, what do you think?
I'm not gonna throw her out, but I can try to convince her.
Excellent. Good luck, my friend. Goodbye,
That's it for
officer.
now. I kind of don't care about this quest, though. I really do want to find Ruby. So maybe we'll put that on the slight back burner for now. Well, let's see if she has anything else to say, and then we'll put it on the slight back burner. Can you? Thank you.
The shaggy-haired girl kneels on the sea ice. She looks up as you approach.
So you talked to my associates, right? Are you going to help us? With the church, I mean.
I gotta ask some questions first.
Shoot.
I'd like to know more about your associates.
My associates? I haven't got much to say about them.
What do you mean? You must know something about them.
Of course I do. I just don't tell people about my friends and who they are and so on. I don't provide information on them.
Okay, maybe I'll ask about this later.
Don't know what makes you think it'll be any different later, but...
Okay. Interesting. The washerwoman? Who is the washerwoman?
The remaining windows rattle from a strong gust of wind. They're covered in a thick layer of grime. They must have been like this for 40 years.
No, I won't even try. You know, I had a partner once. They called him Eyes, because he had to show me things. It's that bad.
I see.
This partner of his, Eyes, things didn't end well. It saddens him to say his name. Don't even ask. He wouldn't answer. Maybe some other small talk.
Finish the thought. Ah, okay.
The door has seen better days. The layer of paint has started to peel off due to the salt and wind from the sea. Even the lock looks slightly rusted.
I'll wait outside to give you some time and privacy to check out your
this
new
is
living
his shack.
arrangement and look for any signs of Ruby. But just after we are done with the day, I'll still be staying in the whirling in rags for the night. We'll meet in front of the shack in the morning.
The key turns with a satisfying click. You can enter the shack now.
Well, I didn't want to commit to living here. I just wanted to see what was inside. I mean, it's not bad, though. I mean, his bed looks kind of gross, but the floorboards creak under your step. This intricate heat engine hums quietly, giving out pleasant warmth.
As you look at the floorboards in this corner of the shack, it's clear one of them isn't quite level with the others. The edge of a floorboard next to it looks scratched.
Move the board aside.
Hollow space underneath the floorboards is dark and damp. You can barely make out the mixture of sand and sawdust below.
Search.
You stick your hand in and start combing through the sand. Dry, not like outside. Fine dust. And then something hard wrapped in paper.
What is it?
A small cylindrical object. You pull it out. A bullet. The floorboard doesn't care. But maybe the washerwoman does. You have enough to confront her with. Holding the bullet, you get the feeling this isn't ammunition against you. It's for herself.
Interesting. Old science fiction magazines, books about birdwatching, and an almanac from
A brisk coastal
39.
wind still howls against the window of the shack. Occasionally, the waves crawl in under the foundation, producing a low hum.
Meh. Don't need this man to ponder that for an hour. You see the wave, the sea, the church. Okay. A razor?
On the table, you see a bowl of water, a rough soap, and next to it, a small hand mirror. A straight razor soaks inside the wash basin.
Is shaving the right call?
The water reflects back a vague image of your face. Nose bulbous and red, hair unkempt, wrinkles lining the eyes and forehead. The stash is gigantic. You'll be looking like a pansy without the chops. A fucking pansy. A fresh start looms ahead. Clean yourself up and be born anew.
Can I even pull that off? We can try it. I don't know how bad this can go.
Your hand trembles as you scratch your cheek. Oh no, that's not how a grown man shaves.
Leave it for now.
Thank God, I would have cut your throat. The centipede is exaggerating. People don't actually cut their own throats when they're shaving. At least, not accidentally.
So we'll have to do that later.
An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see the reflection of your face in it, such as it is, without the expression. It's just hairy.
That's impossible to pass. I just keep stacking clothes. Wait, do I have anything that raises my... Well, I'd still have to, I think, level it up to be able to try it again. So it doesn't matter if I have clothes that can level up my hand-eye coordination. What's up with this bucket? People just leaving money. For a place that's this run down, for people to just be leaving money places, that's kind of wild.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
Why was there a bullet under the floorboards of your shack?
Damn that girl.
And without anger, a long and harsh life has taught her not to buckle under pressure.
A bullet? You didn't put it there, did you? She did.
Gone and hid things in there? She's usually a good tenant, and not a stupid one either.
So you rented the room to her?
Yes, I let my room to that Ruby girl. As I've done before when she's been in trouble or just looking for solitude. I've made it clear, we welcome all kinds of people here.
When was this?
She came last Friday, left on Monday in a hurry. What has she gotten herself into, that girl?
She seems genuinely worried about her previous tenant. She's seen her hiding out from trouble before, but this seems different.
That's for the police to find out. Right there. Please answer each question to the best of your ability. I'm sure we have a few.
Finally making some more headway. You said she left on Monday?
Yes, early with the dogs, around 8 o'clock, I think.
What is she like?
She's good company, knows how to talk to an old woman. At my age, you don't get a lot of quality conversation, so I really appreciate that about her.
This Ruby is an old lady whisperer. She knows how to work the village elder, unlike you.
Call her Ruby Milan.
Did she talk to you much during her last stay?
No, she was mostly silent this time, kept to herself.
What do you mean?
She tried not to let it show, but I could tell she hadn't come to fish. Usually she likes to cast a few lines, but this time she mostly stayed in her room.
She wanted to talk to her, as they usually do, but she was brooding.
But yeah, it's not like this means she's the culprit, but she's definitely tied to it, for sure. Well, I mean, we already technically knew that, but it's making her look more guilty. Why do you think she left the bullet there?
How would I know? I don't know. She's a gruff one, but not violent. She doesn't go around toting a gun.
You could ask her about your hunch, that it was a desperate measure. See if she thinks Ruby fits the bill.
I have a possible explanation in my mind.
Aye. Do tell.
It's an exit plan.
Exit from what?
the world.
The lieutenant stops writing for a moment. He looks at you, then at the old woman.
No, she's a fighter.
Not a quitter, like you sometimes get, son.
Why'd my own body sun me? Is the room exactly as she left it?
I cleaned it, like I always do.
Well, was there anything suspicious?
No,
Okay. Did she have any technical equipment with her, like radio stuff?
not that I know of, though she was into nice music. She once showed me a few mixtape milieux she'd made.
Okay.
Although I guess she was pretty handy with the mechanical and technical stuff. Even fixed the heater in the shack. You should be thankful for that.
Where did she go?
I don't know. Further up the coast. She tried to leave quietly, but the hinges on that door screeched like a cat in heat. Woke me up. I heard her rushing in those heavy boots, heading up north.
It's a peninsula. She might be trapped.
You'll never find her, you know. She knows the coast like the back of her hand. You only just arrived.
I wouldn't worry about that, ma'am. We are persistent.
Further up the coast we go, then.
Are you sure you would rather stay here? Get a nice cozy fire going in the heater? Seems like a better idea to me.
The felled electric neuron. You feel like you should go look at it again. Step closer this time.
Oh, I found this jacket, but it's filthy. Could you wash it for me? I'll pay you.
I can wash it for you. But it's going to take about a half an hour. Think you can stay put for that long?
Hell yeah. No, we must run around ceaselessly. It would be torture to stay put.
I could use a breather. It's been another track and field day.
Yeah, I'll wait.
Well, hand it over then, and I'll see what I can do.
Oh, we get our time skip. Continue.
Must say, I'm proud of this one. It's pretty nice underneath all that filth. I hope you'll have an easier life in your hands.
Not likely, but we'll try. A few more questions
What
about
more do
Ruby.
you...
Asked
Yes,
her.
let's hear those other questions.
Well, I'm off.
One thing, officer. If you do find her, please go easy on her.
She really means it. It's an honest plea.
She's a good girl. Whatever she's gotten herself mixed up in.
So we have to go more up the coast? I think we'll figure that out on the next one. We finally got a lead on where Ruby went, and we'll track her down hopefully by the next episode.